stop wasting your time as a video editor. Video editing is already a very time-consuming job, so just try to make it even a little bit less. I know how it is because when I was starting out, I remember I used to start a lot of projects and I didn't even finish them because it was too much to edit for me and I couldn't manage my time properly. So I don't want you to make the same mistake as me. So in today's video, I want to share with you things that I've already implemented or I'm starting implementing that I've already seen some positive impact on my productivity in general as a video editor. And I hope this video will be helpful for you no matter if you are a beginner or maybe a little bit more advanced. Alright, let's dive in. Alright, so the first one's really quick and you need to take care of it before you even start working. Turn off your phone. To all of your notifications. Notifications are the most disruptive thing that you can ever imagine. It is said that only one notification can break your whole focus and we need around 30 minutes to come back to the same focus. So just turn off your phone and forget about whole world. And I can guarantee you that it will save you tons of time. Alright, so once we have it, we can move on to the next thing that you want to take care of before you start editing. And that is RAW file management. Now it's good to find your own way of managing files in which you feel most comfortable. And the best way for doing that is trying a lot of ways. So I'm gonna show you how I manage my files so that you can try and find out if it fits you. Let's start by creating one general folder, projects. In this folder, we will create folders for each client. If you don't have any clients and you edit videos for yourself, you can, for example, create folder YouTube or private projects. And then you can add other folders in the future when you start getting your own clients. That's how it looks on my computer. I have folder private where I put all my private projects such as some vlogs, etc. Then I have folder YouTube where I put all of my YouTube projects, so this video is also in this folder. And the last one are folders with my clients, which I name by the name of the client. But this is not everything. I also have folder template for each project or client so that I can easily manage files, music, assets, etc. Let's say you have client named John, then you create folder named John, and in this folder you can create 5 more folders: footage, audio, assets, saves, and export. In the footage folder, I put all of the raw footage from the clients. That is, for example, camera shots or screen shares. In audio folder, I have 2 folders, music and sound effects. And here I put all the audio that I use with the particular client. In assets folder, I basically gather all of the assets that I use with the client. And here I have green screen, icons and emojis, photos, screen records, and stock footage folders. In saves folder, I gather all of my projects saved from Premiere Pro, After Effects, and Photoshop, but also autosaves and proxies. And the last one is export folder. And here I render all of the final videos, but also After Effects compositions. That's how I manage my files. And as I said, I recommend playing around with a lot of ways of managing your files, but maybe this way will be optimal for you. So feel free to copy this template. Alright, the third thing, how you can manage your time as a video editor, is organizing your work. And now let me show you how I organize my work. Basically, I divide my projects into parts, which is cutting, adding visuals, which I also divide for another 3 parts, intro, bulk, and outro, and sound design. And the rule is simple. I move to the next part right after I finish the previous one. So for example, I don't start adding music before I don't finish adding visuals. Optionally, there's a way that you can much more boost your productivity. I'm talking about tracking your time using some app. For example, I use Toggle Track, which is sponsor of this video. Nah, just kidding. Toggle Track, if you're watching this is my email. Let's go back to the video. Here I said what part I'm currently doing and how much it takes me approximately. So for example, I make a new project and I start by cutting the video, and I already know that it takes me around 45 minutes to cut all the raw footage. So I set the timer in the app and then I pause it when I'm finished. Now you may ask, how does it increase my productivity? There are 2 reasons. Firstly, it saves a lot of data, and at the end of the day, I know exactly how much time I spent on what part, so it just helped me analyzing my progress. Secondly, it helps me a lot with managing my time, because usually when I said, for example, that I'm gonna edit an intro in 1 hour, then actually I'm gonna finish that in that time without wasting time. Optionally, you can add the project and the client, which is also helpful, because you can check out how much time you spend on what project and what client. So I think that tracking your time is very big changer, and maybe I would say that this is like a further step of increasing your productivity. And also it helps actually everyone, no matter if you are a beginner or if you are a little bit more advanced. And the last one but not least is resting. taking some breaks. As I said at the beginning, video editing is very time consuming, so you cannot edit the whole video without any breaks. I mean, you can, but it will be probably bad quality video and you won't be satisfied with the results. And also you need to take breaks because otherwise you will feel a lot of negative emotions such as stress or frustration. And I know what I'm talking about because I've had a lot of situations in which I was under time pressure and I didn't make much breaks while I was editing, and I felt how unhealthy was that. It all actually leads to burnout. So if you don't want to burn out, then it's good to go outside or even stop doing everything and just stare at the ceiling. I'm serious, sometimes when I need to take a break, I'm just staring at the ceiling. Also, when I have a lot of work, I meditate for 5 or 10 minutes, and I strongly recommend that because it just resets my brain and I can come back to the project with clear mind. You can also check out this video in which I'm sharing more tips on how you can manage your time during editing, and if you want to boost your video editing skills, then click on this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope it was helpful for you. Take care.